What's up, Gemini? I'm back. This is your reading for the week of Who Gives a Fuck, because this is a timeless reading, and whenever you're meant to find this is when you're meant to find this. My name's Tori. If you're new here, everything you need to know about me is linked in the description. If you want a personal reading, that's linked in the description. Let's get into your reading. Again, like I said, it's a timeless reading. It's a general, so it might not resonate for everybody. So take what resonates. I just burped. Ooh. Okay. First three cards out. Ace of Swords. This is a card about clarity. So it could be communication coming in about something. You might be worried about something. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. So you might be wondering or needing clarity on something, at the very least, feeling a little bit like in your head about something, doubtful. I'm getting like doubtful. Five of Pentacles is in reverse, which tells me whatever this correspondence is and whatever this communication is, it's going to put you in a better mindset at the very least. It's just a matter of, I guess, waiting for the clarity to come. The Ace of Swords can be a conversation. It can be it doesn't even need to be a conversation, really. It could be an idea as well. The Ace of Swords can be some sort of idea that comes through, a thought that comes through that's like, I don't want to say revolutionary, but that puts things into perspective for you in regards to some sort of situation that you might be in your head about. You might be having doubts about it. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's a business that you're starting. It could be anything. This is a general reading, so it can apply to any area of your life. But at the very least, the clarity, this idea, this thought, it's coming. It's going to come like fucking lightning. That's how I'm feeling. And it's going to clear up some of that mind mist that you have, like the haziness. Am I saying it's going to completely be the thought process or the thought or the idea that literally like changes your entire life? No. The Five of Pentacles is a card of, at the very least, recovery. So it's gonna allow your mind to rest a little bit, Gemini. That's what I'm seeing at the very start. The Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I really hope I need to get one of these things where I can see what the fuck I'm looking at, because I don't even know if this is in frame. So I apologize. But you have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which again is contemplation. You could be, again, sitting around waiting, why did I say waiting? I don't know. Waiting for this thing or this correspondence to come through. I'm hearing it's already come through though, like especially with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is apathy. So normally in the Four of Cups, you're seeing a person sitting underneath a tree, and the universe is giving them this like blessing, and they're missing it because they're not feeling grateful. They're like ignoring the blessings, basically, because they're being apathetic and basically, in layman's terms, a whiny little bitch brat. Am I saying that's you, Gemini? No. I am saying, though, that this grand idea is within you already, right? So, like, you don't have to seek outside of yourself for whatever this thing is. The idea, the thought, it's within you. Maybe you have a conversation with somebody that sparks this thought. Maybe you're inspired and that sparks your thought or this idea. But whatever it is, it's going to allow you to kind of get on the right track, get into alignment with where you're supposed to be. That's all I got to say about that. Let me see. Let's see what else we got here. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Love that. That makes a lot of sense. And the Ace of Cups. I'm enjoying this reading. Very, very odd, but I'm enjoying it. The Four of Pentacles in reverse represents the floodgates opening. And again, I think this idea might allow for the floodgates to open a little bit. And I think it might start slow. Am I making sense? No, not to myself. But I think whatever this is, it's going to start slow. It might be this tiny little, might be that little thing that you needed to kind of get the ball going, get the ball rolling, get the momentum going. The Four of Pentacles is, how do I read the Four of Pentacles when it's in reverse? It's like spilling, you know what I mean? It's like spending and spilling, and I'm not seeing it as a bad thing. I'm almost seeing this like knife or in this case, sword, ripping open a bag of water, let's say, that's been just sitting there. You know what I mean? Like, how do I'm just getting this like a slit in the bag, and then everything starts to pour out. Does that make any sense? No, but whatever is happening, whatever floodgates are opening, whatever dam is being broken, it's going to allow for you to have a little bit of clarity. And again, it's going to allow for you to make a decision on something, or this isn't even necessarily a decision. It's just you, well, yeah, kind of. You getting, again, clarity, the fog lifting. I mean, these two cards right here, the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords, there's a story happening here, right? So the Knight of Swords in reverse is this foggy thought process, this foggy, like, where am I? What the fuck am I doing? Holy shit, why am I in this situation? Whatever your situation is, right? And then the Seven of Cups in reverse is like, okay, this is what I'm going to do about it. And now I have, again, clarity. The entire reading is about clarity. And the Ace of Cups, again, more of that spillage, right? So whenever this card is depicted in the regular, like, tarot decks, you see it as, and I mean, even here. Yeah, even here. It's a brand new deck, so you're the first reading I'm doing with this deck, so bear with me. But even in this card, you can see the cup spilleth over, right? I see a lot of good coming from this clarity. And again, clarity doesn't have to be, clarity, it doesn't have to be coming from somebody else, right? It could be you're in the midst of a project or something like that, and you get this spark or idea that allows your creativity and your creative juices to flow. It can be that simple. And it's kind of like coming out of this fog. You're coming out of the fog, Gemini. So, yeah, again, Page of Cups is in reverse at the bottom of the deck, which can sometimes represent blocked creativity. So we'll see. We'll see what else we got. So you get the Moon. Again, a lot of suppressed emotions. I think whatever this is going to be the catalyst for you opening up about something. There's a lot of things that you might have suppressed or pushed down that this clarity is going to bring all of that to the surface. So maybe this is a little bit deeper than you thought. Maybe it is a creative endeavor that allows you to then bring your suppressed emotions or whatever it is you've been dealing with to the surface. And finally release it. The Moon is your subconscious. So it's things that have been pushed down into your subconscious that, again, I think are coming to the surface. Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is all about emotions. and intuition and your subconscious and the things that you've been holding in. If you've been feeling a little bit hazy lately, that's about to change. But again, this is all on you, right? Nobody's going to open up for you. Nobody's going to speak these truths for you. Nobody's going to write down on a piece of paper for you whatever the fuck is going on here. The Queen of Cups is all emotions. She's in touch with her instincts, her intuition, and her emotions. She's deep. The Moon is just as deep. So what I'm seeing is either a conversation that, I mean, it could be a casual conversation that you have with somebody, or maybe you meet somebody and you have this conversation and it brings to the surface a lot of the things that you've been pushing down. And what you're not realizing is those things that you've been suppressing and pushing down are why you're all up here, right? You're all up here in your head, maybe anxious, maybe overthinking, maybe having a lot of self-doubt or imposter syndrome, because you have a lot of things that you've kept deep within that need to finally come to the surface. So like I said, prior to pulling these cards, it's like the knife that opens up the bag and everything just kind of spills out. I'm seeing that happening. The Empress in reverse, this is all for your self-worth. All so that you can realize your own worth in whatever this situation is. I don't feel as though it's another person spilling to you. I mean, it could be, right? Maybe it's not you opening up to another person. Maybe it's somebody else. God bless me. Maybe it's somebody else opening up to you. And just once they start, they can't stop. It could be that. It could really be that. And that gets you out of a fog, out of like, maybe you feel like you're in limbo with somebody, or you don't know where you stand with somebody, and they come to you and there's a conversation, and maybe both of you come together and open up with one another. At the very least, there's an opening up that is happening, and it's for the best. It's so that you can get in touch with yourself again and your self-worth and remember who the fuck you are. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, pay attention to your intuition. Again, the High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck, which would further tell me that there are a lot of secrets that you might be keeping, or things that you might be holding down down below the surface that need to come up to the surface. And I can tell you right now, they are about to come to the surface. And if it's not you that's keeping these secrets or keeping these feelings and emotions hidden, it's somebody else that might be coming to you doing that. And if you watch my previous videos, I promise you I'm not one of those readers that every fucking week comes through and makes everything about love and an ex coming back or whatever. This can take form in any situation. Take it as it resonates. Like, not everybody wants their ex back. Where I'm actually in the camp of, they're an ex for a fucking reason, move the fuck on and go be happy in life, boo-boo. So I'm not seeing that as, and again, if that's your situation, that's your situation. Maybe that is what's going to be happening. I'm just not saying that for the entire collective. I do see the floodgates opening. I do see maybe a lot of epiphanies happening in regards to you and your self-worth and your emotions and your feelings, and maybe past traumas and things you've pushed down that you maybe not have realized that you pushed down, Gemini. But at the very least, the conversation, the floodgates will be opening. So beware. It's not going to be a shitstorm. Yeah, justice. That's a good way to end the reading. Justice. It's going to balance things out. It's gonna bring things back into balance and harmony for you. So that's a good thing. We love to see it. Like I said, if you want a personal reading, that's in the description below. If you like this video, comment below. Let me know what you liked about the reading. Give this video a thumbs up. Whatever, all the good stuff. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.